Welcome, fellow cooks. My name is Marcelino Alborne, and I want to welcome you to Dr. Flavor. Today we're cooking something that's really enjoyable, one of my mother's best dishes. This is Sopa de Calabaza, or it's also known as a squash soup. Calabaza translates to pumpkin, and the particular pumpkin that we're using is the Caribbean type that is very thick meat and easy to carve, so it's one of my favorite ones. And now we're going to go on to the ingredients. And here we go. As you can see, we have sazon completo because complete seasoning is absolutely necessary in almost any Cuban dish. Avocado oil as an option. I like crushed garlic, so that's really a plus. The calabaza stew, or like any other squash soup, it tastes really good with ham cooked in it. However, if you're a vegetarian like my daughter, then you have other options available. You don't have to include it. Black pepper, chicken stock or broth, or any type of broth is good. Vegetable broth would be just fine. We have thyme that's been pulled fresh. We have bay leaf powder that I think it's easy to work with, and it gives you great aromatics. We have over here the onions and butter, so that I don't forget it. Over here, the star of the show is the calabaza, and we also put in some potatoes, diced small, so that it cooks fairly consistent. Well, we start now by browning a little bit the bacon. The ham. We want to give it a little exterior color. Then after that, we're going to start adding the onions, and then we're going to start layering in the vegetables. Here we go. You can hear the crackling. At this point, a lot of the water has evaporated. You can see some stuff building up on the bottom. Caramelization. And at this point, we're going to start adding some of our ingredients. We're going to start the onions. And the butter. We'll just continue to stir this until the butter is melted down. Melted down a little bit. Just started adding some of the ingredients, the other ingredients, which are the calabaza. As you see, I trimmed out the skin, and of course the seeds. And I'm going to add some of the potatoes. And this is what I'm going to work with for now. In the meantime, let's just add some of the spices. Bay leaves, Because as I explained, the powder is much easier to work with. Thyme, black pepper, maybe like a quarter teaspoon. I'm a big fan of garlic, so I like to put in some. And now, one of my favorites, sazón completo, because we put this blank on everything. There we go. And we're going to add our broth. We already put in, and we'll probably say maybe about a cup of broth for now. We might add a little bit more later. We already did, when we started with the ham, we did put in the avocado oil. At this point, let's see how we're doing. This is about 20 minutes into the cooking. I see everything is blending just nicely. Very important note, as you can see, the color of the calabaza is changing and starting to soften up a little bit, and it's going to start breaking it down and becoming more of a stew or chowder type of consistency. Okay, next. As you can see, I just uncovered it, and I've been stirring a little bit and breaking up some of the calabaza, and now it's a lot meatier, as you can see, and a thicker consistency. I did put in 3/4 of a cup more of chicken broth. So this is now the time that we want to taste and see how this is coming along. Beautiful. My wife is one of my biggest critics so far as saltiness. So I made it a point of not having the salt shaker on in here. So we're going to, at this point, add a little bit more salt. That will give it the finishing touch. And now for the coup de grace. Cooking sherry. So I'm going to turn it off at this point. Look at this consistency. It is absolutely beautiful. And this is how I like a stew. I'm not a big fan of watery soups or anything like that. I like a stew, a pottage, anything that's thick that you can enjoy. So let's taste this. Okay, folks, this, I hate to toot my own horn, but this is wonderful. It has great flavor. The sherry at the end was very nice, gives you a nice little finish. And this is going to be, it's a one-pot meal. It's satisfying. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you go to your nice, happy, creative area. Stir your juices, your creative juices. This is Marcelino Albuerne, your Dr. Flavor signing off.